Recently, I sold a property to a first-time real estate investor, and at the cost of the transaction, I told him that he will need to get a lawyer so we can proceed with the transaction. The property in question is not actually a property owned by a real estate company, it is owned by an individual. So they are not the one in charge of the documentation. The person who bought the property is the one to do his documentation. So when I told him that he is going to need a lawyer, trying to avoid the cost of getting a lawyer, he asked me this question: do I really need a lawyer in this transaction? Well, this video will give an answer to that question. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to our channel. We celebrate you and we are happy that you are here. And if you are new to this channel, please support our channel by subscribing to our channel. Click on the bell notification so you'll be notified when we post new videos, and also do it to give this video a thumbs up. Before I go into answering the question whether or not you need a lawyer in your real estate transaction, let me start by stating the rules of a lawyer in a real estate transaction. Lawyers are in charge of conducting legal due diligence in real estate transaction. And when I mean legal due diligence involves ensuring that the law as it relates to real estate transaction in that particular state or region is followed. For example, the process of acquiring a property here in the south is quite different from the process of acquiring a property in the north, although there are some similarities. That is why it is important, if you are conducting a legal due diligence on a property that you want to buy, it will be to your own best interest if you use a lawyer that is resident in that neighborhood, in that location where you are buying that property. It will be to your own best interest if you are buying a property in Port Harcourt, you use a Port Harcourt based lawyer to conduct your legal due diligence, not bringing a lawyer from Lagos to come and conduct legal due diligence in Port Harcourt, because a lawyer that is based in Port Harcourt is familiar with the laws and the rules of acquiring properties in Port Harcourt, and they know more, they are more experienced on how to go about conducting legal due diligence in Port Harcourt, more than a lawyer that is from Lagos that is not so familiar with the process of acquiring properties in Port Harcourt. A lawyer can also help in tracing the root title of a property. Before a property is sold to you, maybe there are some people that have owned that property before it gets to you. So it is the duty of a lawyer to trace the root title, to trace the root ownership of that property, to ensure that the property passed through a legal and legitimate means before the person that wants to sell the property to you is selling the property to you. Another duty of a lawyer is to conduct a court search on the property that you want to buy. The property you want to buy, you don't have an idea if that property is in court, if two parties are fighting for that property. So it is the duty of a lawyer to conduct a court search on the property you want to buy, to know whether or not that property is in dispute. In a situation whereby maybe the person that wants to sell the property to you, the owner of the property is late and the children want to sell the property to you, you don't have an idea if the person that is selling the property to you, if the property was willed to that person. Because if maybe one of the child of a disease want to sell the property, whereas he have other siblings, of course it's going to bring problem. But if the property was willed to him, then he can sell the property. But then how do you know if that property was willed to him? That is where a lawyer comes in. The lawyer will go down to the probate registry of the High Court, and they are going to search the probate registry to know if that property was willed to that particular person that wants to sell the property. In a situation whereby the property was not willed to the person, then the High Court will have to issue a letter of administration to the rightful owner of the property. So it is the duty of a lawyer to go to the probate registry of the High Court to search whether the property is willed to the person that is selling the property to you, or whether the court has granted a letter of administration to the person that is selling the property to you. It is also the duty of a lawyer to ensure that some terms and conditions that will be to your own interest are stated in the document. For instance, an indemnity clause for the property. So these are some of the things that a lawyer will do for you in a real estate transaction. They are going to search the root title of the property. They will conduct legal due diligence on the property. They are going to conduct a court search on the property, and also they will be the ones to prepare the document and make sure that the terms and conditions that is stated in the document are to your own best interests. Now, back to the question whether or not you need a lawyer for any real estate transaction. The answer is yes. You need a lawyer for your real estate transaction, whether you are buying a property from an individual or if you are buying from a real estate company. Now, if you're buying from an individual, you need to get a lawyer that will prepare your documents for you and do your due diligence for you. But if you are buying from a real estate company, they normally have their lawyers that prepare documents, but then you also need your lawyer to review the document before you sign on that document. You need a lawyer to review the document, because real estate document always comes with some terms and jargons that are not common to the common man. But lawyers, they know these jargons, they know these terms. So you need a lawyer that can interpret the document that any real estate company is giving to you before you sign on it. If not, you might be shooting yourself on the leg. Having established the fact that we actually need a lawyer for our real estate transaction, it is very, very important that I state it clear that you need a lawyer, but then you don't need every lawyer, because not every lawyer are expert in real estate matters. Any lawyer can prepare a document for you, but not all of them are expert in real estate matters. There are some lawyers that are expert in finance. There are some lawyers that are business lawyers that are expert in business. They all have their own different areas of expertise. So it is important that when getting a lawyer, you get a lawyer that is expert in real estate transaction, because a lawyer that is expert in real estate transaction can search the root title of the property that you want to buy, and also they can conduct legal due diligence on the property that you want to buy. So get a lawyer, but then get a lawyer that is an expert in real estate matters. If after watching this video you have any question that has to do with this video, or any question that has to do with real estate, you can kindly drop it in the comment section. Or if you have anything to add to what I've just shared with you, please let me interact with you. You can drop it in the comment section. And if as a lawyer you agree or you disagree with whatever I have shared in this video, please let me hear from you. Drop it in the comment section, and please support our channel by subscribing to our channel. Click on the bell notification so you'll be notified when we post new videos, and also do it to give this video a thumbs up. Till I come your way next time, my name is Chris Asika.